And the Rattler of Grey has returned this fine day. Welcome.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please. Tern Loghain has announced that whatever happened to Banbronic will happen to any other nobleman who doesn't live up to the oath he swore to serve the throne. There's a lot of folks angry about it. Some of the Banorn who weren't saying anything are now saying that Loghain is trampling on their rights as sovereign lords. Seems like more fighting is inevitable at this point, doesn't it? Sad state of affairs. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Take it for what it is.
Earl Wolf has gone to Denerim to plead his case with Tern Loghain, I hear. West Hills has been hit hard by the Darkspawn, and Wolf wants the fighting over the throne to stop. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow.
Take it for what it is.
There's terrible news. Everyone is talking about a battle in the north between Loghain's men and Banbronic. The ban was utterly crushed. Someone told me that he was meeting with Loghain to talk terms, but I don't believe it. Surely Loghain would never attack someone attempting to parley. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I heard from some travellers that something bad might have happened in Redcliffe, overrun by Darkspawn, maybe. There's no word from the village at all. A merchant friend of mine said he encountered someone fleeing the place and there was nothing waiting for him there but death. He wisely turned around and came right back. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. There's knights from Redcliffe spread all over.
We're just going to listen and see if there's
Orden
anything that comes up.
Mission, but I hear that they're starting to become rare to find. Maybe they all went back to Redcliffe. More likely they got tired of searching for something that can't be found and abandoned their search. I wonder what Earl Eamon is going to do without any knights. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow.
Take it for what it is.
Ban Serlek has announced he's siding with the throne. That's not surprising, considering his lands border Loghain's. He probably fears what
I probably should have done this in the last video. Sorry,
folks.
folks.
That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I hear the Dwarven King is passed on. Old as he was probably poisoned or assassinated. That's how the dwarves normally go out, isn't it? That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. There's been another clash of forces, this time north of Lothering. Both the Banorn and Loghain are saying that they won this clash, so we're not sure exactly what happened yet. From the sounds of it, I think the forces accidentally crossed each other and began fighting. What a bloody mess.
That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
There's news out of the Mage Tower that the Circle of Magi had a close call. Demons got out, but the mages were able to overcome them, though not without a lot of damage. I know mages bring such terror upon themselves, but I have to admit I'm glad we'll still have magic to wield against the Darkspawn. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I've heard some strange word out of the Brazilian forest that Dalish elves are being called together to form some kind of army.
That
and
would
it's
be
to
for
help
us.
us, not attack us. Doesn't that beat all? When I heard that, I thought for sure we were done for. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what. It's the Maker's own luck that we haven't been overrun by the Darkspawn yet. They seem as disorganized as we do, scattering all over the place in great mobs. Maybe there's something to the talk, that this isn't a proper blight, that there's no archdemon leading the lot. Maybe they won't even march north. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. The blight sickness brought by the Darkspawn is spreading faster than anyone thought. Several sources say that it's even here in Denerim. From what I hear, there's an outbreak in the elven alienage in the city. Others tell me that's not true. Still, it's a frightening thought. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow.
I think it's
Take it
enough
for
of
what
it.
it is.
Thank you.
Of course.
Goodbye.
Alright, we've got to march. So who are we bringing with us this time? And where are we going? Let's bring Morrigan,
Indeed.
Yes.
Alistair, and we'll bring Zev.
Yes.
We could go to Denerim. Why don't we do that? Got a bit of a hike ahead of us. Email, sorry. Dinner room.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now.
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Orden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Level up. Alright, let's give you... You definitely need more constitution. Weapon and shield. Shield balance. Characters learn to compensate. We'll get, characters learn to compensate for the way to... That's not bad. We'll go with that. And Zev. Is there anything... to dexterity, yeah. I just want to make sure that everybody's equipped up adequately. 36 magic, yeah, you're not even close to that, are you? 20% fire, the 20% cold damage is a little bit better. Alistair, Templar helm, much better. Oh, look at you now. Templar armor versus Warden commander's armor. Now we'll keep what we have. Keep that. Just feel like I don't have enough money for anything. None of this is better. Yeah. Okay.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and He is our Maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
What? No mention of dessert? Surely this is a miracle.
Back alley justice. Let's pick up some stuff here. I mean, this should be a pretty good place to possibly pick up some cashages. Sister Justine.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board?
How did you know?
Well-armed individuals that visit the rectory tend to be here for that. Chanter Rosamond is tireless and resolute in her duties. I'm sure you can find something of interest on her board.
What do you do here?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
I've got to go.
Of course, enjoy your visit to the chantry.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal. But no.
I'll go trots off happily. Try not to scare too many. Finalgo runs up to you happily. He appears to have found a friend. Oh boy.
Puppy!
Where are your mother and father?
Puppy!
Yes. That is a... No, you can't keep him.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
I was getting to that part.
You have gray hair at this age? That's not good.
Hello there, Warden. I'm a friend. I've heard you're putting up the good fight against Loghain and Howe, right? Good for you. Make us spit on all those arrogant noble bastards. I've also heard you have certain skills. Skills of the street, you might say. No judgments here, mate. I want to help you.
What did nobles do to you?
Besides feasting and holding revels while my family starves, why, not much. In fact, they're beautiful, kind. Ah, callous, wretched, depraved, and maker-cursed, self-centered bastards. Sorry about that. They just need taking down a rung or two.
How did you know I'm a warden?
Your likeness has been shown to some of the guards. Managed to get a peek at it myself. The name is Slim Corddry, and if you've heard of me, I've been doing a sad job of it, haven't I? I hear a great many things, and for those who view certain pesky laws as mere nuisances, there's some ripe fruit to be plucked out there. I can point the way. All I ask is for a little slice for myself.
And what will you do?
My share goes to a good cause. The poor. My family. I've got 15 cousins. 15! Can you imagine? My uncle must walk around with a permanent bulge. It's disturbing, that is.
Tell me more.
Well, one of my mates noticed your skills. Nice piece of work, that. Uncommon caliber, if you don't mind me saying. But I need to know what else you can do. Ever done bump and grabs? Do much blending in shadows? Different opportunities for different folk, you know.
On second thought. Yeah,
Well,
you know
it was a
what, forget
pleasure meeting you. Keep sticking it to those pea-brained louses, eh? I'm rooting for you.
I'm not sure that's exactly what we want to be putting ourselves on the track of right now. Maybe later. We do need funds, but...
Good to see you again.
Oh, wow. We've got a lot of quests. Wooden crate. Hooded courier.
Leave me to my business.
Okay.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
Actually, do you need any help?
What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular, establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, Maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
What do you need me to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
Sign me up.
Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
We've got a lot to do. Wade's Emporium. I remember that place pretty well.
Don't stare at me, Cho. I can have my father send you south to fight Darkspawn.
Another visitor in my store. Enjoy browsing my wares.
What sort of goods do you have?
My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock. I handle other affairs.
Do you need any help?
No. Not yet. Perhaps one day.
You aren't from Rialto, are you?
No, I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. But I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was.
What do you mean?
On the docks of Rialto, life is cheap. As cheap as the dockside ale and the soiled whores. You can live a longer life out here. And a wise man can make a comfortable fortune in time.
Well, the bright for Orden isn't exactly
Straightforward, predictable danger is refreshing to me. Any moment in Rialto, the streets can run red, and often do. I'd take Darkspawn any day. At least you can see them coming.
Farewell.
Luck be to you, Warden.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Loghain's charges against the Wardens are false.
So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran Loghain's word?
Use your wits. The Wardens would never help the Darkspawn.
The savior of Ferelden, Terran Loghain, personally told me of the Warden's betrayal. Your betrayal. An uncommon traitor deserves no common death. We will meet on the field of honor, and my blade shall see justice done. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nod Noble Tavern. There we will duel.
I won't fight a misled fool.
But honor demands you accept.
Your honor, not mine.
You turn your back on me? This is not over, Warden.
Please.
Dwarven crafts. Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar, and better suited to your hand than anything else you could find in this city.
I'd rather buy information.
I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me.
Well, let me just...
Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Berserker. Yeah, we don't really have the cash flow. We could sell some stuff, but... Templar armor. God, yeah, it's just some good stuff. Juggernaut plate armor. We'll get rid of the flawed stuff.
Dwarven craft.
What do you need? 38 strength. God, you need a lot more strength, don't you?
Fine. Dwarven
32.
crafts.
Yeah, we're still a bit away from being able to do too much with that.
Wrecked from Orzammar. You won't find better.
Well, this is actually probably a pretty good place to cut, folks. So, as always, thanks for watching. Tune in the next. Thanks for watching, everybody.